was the last straw. I cannot do it anymore. I don't even know how to begin. I don't know how to begin this video. I don't know how to begin this video. I just can't do it anymore. I can't. I've tried over and over and over again. I've tried over and over and over again. If you're just not tuning into my channel, if you're just not tuning into me, let me just briefly catch y'all up. I had just made a video recently talking about, should I push for sergeant or should I quit? And the outpour from that video was amazing. A lot of you guys reached out and said, don't quit, just keep pushing. The motivation is just keep going, keep fighting. And I took a lot of those words. And I harnessed energy inside of my body to keep fighting, to keep pushing, to keep going for sergeant before I end up getting out the military. But just today, I had a meeting with the commander because I'm pending some type of situation. And the commander had told me to my face that we're going to reduce your rank. We're going to reduce your rank. We're going to demote you. We're going to put you on extra duty for 2 weeks, 14 days, extra duty. I was fine with the extra duty. I was cool with the 2 weeks extra duty. But where he lost me at was the demotion. It looks like everything that I was going for, everything that I was striving for the sergeant, is all just a faint dream. And this was the last straw. I've tried so many times to pick up sergeant, even when I didn't need to at all. I've tried over and over and over again. Every time I went for sergeant, like I said in the last video, something got in the way. And this one, I think is the biggest one. This one is the biggest one because not only are you gonna put me on extra duty for 2 weeks, but you're also gonna demote me. And not only do you demote me, but you criticize my character, you criticize my integrity, you criticize my wholeness as a human being. You say your piece, you delegate the hearing as if you're some type of lawyer in a fair and impartial trial. And then not only that, you tell me I don't want to hear it. Okay. Just because somebody outranks me and they took it as disrespect, which I'm not going to say I was perfect. All right, so I don't remember where I left off. I'm going to be honest with you. It took me a couple of days to come back to this topic, but I want to keep this very authentic and real. Now, mind you, excuse my eyes if they red. Mind all that. I just got out the shower, but I had to calm down. But I wanted to just come and say that it's over with. It's done. A couple of videos ago, I had talked about how I want to, should I give it one more shot or should I just coast through and just stay at E4 and just, you know, ride out the rest of my time in the military. And a lot of you guys said, push, keep grinding, keep going. And I love that energy. I love that motivation. I love that push. I love when people, they hold you accountable. They put that belt to, you know, BTA, you feel me? So I love that. I love the grind, you know what I'm saying? I love the hustle. And y'all ain't gonna lie, y'all had me pumped up and fueled up and ready to go, ready to ride, you feel me? And I was doing everything I could in my power to get points and do everything I can, you know, do the AFT, do all these things, get my college courses in, my classes, all that good stuff. Everything that you need to get points. Just to get hit with some nonsense. So let me just tell you what the nonsense is. So whole time I've been under this, like, not investigation, but under this little thing where they're trying to see whether or not I should get some type of consequence for my actions. So apparently, long story short, a couple of NCOs have wrote some counseling statements up on me in a negative light of my character and my work ethic. So the commander had to make a decision. The commander had to make a decision to see if, based on these allegations, am I worthy to stay my rank or to lose it? And I got called into an office probably about like a week ago, a week and a half ago. Like I told you, it took me a couple of days to make this video, maybe a couple of weeks, I don't know. My mind hasn't been right, but when he called me into the office, he called me in, he read the charges against me, and he made his decision. And his decision was to take away rank, demote me, and then give me extra duty for 2 weeks. So when he told me that, instantly, I was already expecting maybe extra duty. But the demotion really got me off guard because the charges upon my name were never that severe to where you would want to demote somebody. But as the commander has that authority to do so. They have full jurisdiction over their company. And where do I work? I work in the company. So the commander decided to take rank and do extra duty for 2 weeks. Now, mind you, I've been in this situation multiple times over and over and over again. Over and over and over again. So I appealed it, and appealing means I disagree with it. Let's take it to the next step. Let's take it to the next higher echelon. And now it's going from the company level to battalion level. So now when the battalion sees this whole situation, they're going to determine whether or not this is, should I get it or not. Now, most of the time, the battalion's going to agree with the company commander, and it's just going to be that. I just wanted to fight this case because, like I tell you, like, the charges that's put against me is not that serious to take away rank. So I'm 85% sure the battalion is going to go ahead and say, I approve of what the commander said, take away his rank and give him extra duty. So I talked to my boss today, the one that I actually work for, and she was like, what, he's taking away rank? That's what he wants to do? That's what he wants to do? And I was like, yeah. Like, what else did you expect he was going to do? Like, you the one who wrote the counseling statements. You the one who did all this. What else did you think he was possibly going to do? And she was just like, I thought he might just give you extra duty. And I was just like, oh, okay. So she said she's going to speak to him on my behalf. And what did I tell you about a couple of videos? If you watch my videos, you know what I be saying. I said, in the military, never trust what a person say they're going to speak on your behalf because they probably going to forget or they just lying to you in your face. But she said she was going to speak to him on my behalf. She was going to she's going to let him know that I've been doing good. She said that she told the commander that I've been doing good, but yet he still is going overkill. That's what she said. She said he's going overkill. Now, whether or not he's going overkill, which everybody thinks that he is going overkill, it is what it is. I came to the point where my hands are free of any. I'm done. I'm done. Every time, like I said before, every time I try to go to achieve for higher ranks or higher, I guess what you could say, echelon, higher. Anytime I want to achieve for greatness, it's always been something that held me back. Every time, every single time. And it's crazy how that happened right after I made that video talking about should I go for higher or should I just coast? And then a couple of days after that video, I got called into the office, and that's what happened. So it's just funny how like the devil always is playing his hand. The devil's always playing that role to hold you back. But at the end of the day, what you gonna do? Is you gonna fight or is you gonna fold? And I'm deciding to fight back. So everything that I do is agitation. I love to agitate. And I was just talking to myself in my head, like when I was walking back from work, I was like, every time something bad goes my way, every time something is blocking my path to wherever I'm trying to go, I always go 10 times harder for some reason. I just don't know why. It's like, I don't know, it's that rebellion inside of me or something like that, that fighting spirit that just don't allow me to quit. I was going too easy. But now that these problems are in my life, I got these things that's blocking my blessings. I always go just harder. I just go 10 times harder. I work harder. I go to sleep earlier. I eat healthier. I do more workouts. I just boss up on every level, and I love it. I don't know why I love it. I don't know why. But this is what I will tell you, though. This is what I will tell you guys, though. I think my time in the military has definitely come to an end. I think it's played its course. Well, who knows? You never know. But I think it has ran its course. But what I will say is that I appreciate every last one of y'all who told me keep pushing, keep going for the next rank. And even if it's not in the military, in which I progress and I go achieve for the stars, it's going to definitely be something else. So I appreciate all the love that you guys have given me, telling me to pursue. And those words meant a lot. I can't tell you how much those words bring peace to me in my times of need. Nobody really understands this military life. Nobody understands nobody understands the chaotic nature of what we go through on a daily basis. The mental agony, you know what I'm saying? The consistent battle of, am I good enough? Am I strong enough? Can I keep pushing? Nobody understands that. So the words that you guys give always, always goes further than you know. Trust me. And leading on that point, I'm going to end with this. A lot has been going on in this organization in the past month. I can't get too deep into it, but make sure you guys are always checking on your family, man. I cannot say that enough. Check on your family, check on your friends. Check on them, make sure they good, because it's been getting crazy. Like a spirit of just dark energy has been hovering around upon us. So make sure you guys are tapping into the basics. You tapping in with the small things in life, the small things that you might overlook on a daily basis. Make sure you're doing the small things good, and that everything is okay on a normal basic level. Because what's been happening from what I've been hearing out here is just that shouldn't be happening. So I'm gonna leave it with that. I overtalked my point. Leave a like on the video, subscribe, and also comment what you think down below, what I should do and what you thinking, your opinions. I'm always open to y'all opinions. Until next time, I'm out.